All right, welcome back, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, sports fans. Um, I'm going to do a quick little demo of this game by Downey Games that is called Player of the Game Basketball. It's very quick. It gives you stats. So basically, when you order a season, you get all the teams, and this is what you got as the team. This is the score sheet, so you can get a couple games in. I'm doing this to pad the stats of other games from around the league in my replay of my 61-62 NBA Chicago Packers game season. So to get the stats from the other teams, I could just simulate the scores, which I have been doing that, but every once in a while I'm going to do this just to get some stats on the books for the other teams, so I can see how the other team's league is doing. Not to say that my Chicago Packers are going to be breaking any kind of records anytime soon. The struggle is real, for sure. I see why they went 18 and a million. So I'm going to bring this to you. I'm going to show you a little demo of how to play it. It's pretty quick once you get the hang of it. Probably takes you maybe 5 to 10 minutes to do a game, and you can get obviously you're gonna get points, you can get rebounds, assist. I think that might be it. There's a way to do that. I'm just gonna show you how to do the score real quick and how to get the players points. So for the home team, or for the away team, which is the Lakers, I'm gonna roll for them. So first, what you're going to want to do is you're going to that right there is their target score. So you put that in right there where it says target score, and that's 24. Pardon my handwriting. I never was good at handwriting. Should have been a doctor. Got chicken scratch for handwriting. Well, it's a 25. We'll see. This game was played in a neutral site, so neither team is really a home team, but I'm making it the Warriors as the home team. Team defense is a 4. So these are things you can kind of fill in before, and a 1. So these are not negatives, they're positives. If it was a negative, it'd have a negative in front of it, but looking at that team defense right there, that does come into effect. And a positive and a negative number does change things too. So what we're going to do is roll in who all played in this game. We have up to 10 is the max, and a minimum of 7. Anyone that has 100, anyone that has this 100 right here will automatically play. Everybody else you have to roll for, but you start at the top and you just roll. You want to roll a d10, 2 d10s to get a d100, and it needs to be at least that or less. Well, not at least. It has to be that 60 or less. If it's 61 and we're rolling for Baylor, he did not play in this game. So let's roll the Lakers in. I'm going to start from the top and work our way down. That's a 16, so he did play. Reach around here. Baylor. All right, up next, Jerry West needs a 94 or less. That's a 12. So West plays. Who's up next? Oh, Rosso. He automatically starts. There we go. All right, next down's a 99. That's Frank. He got a 32. Frank's playing. Let's go Curbs, 98. 76, he's playing. So I think in the future when I do these, I'm going to go ahead and already roll everybody in. I'll just show you guys the actual end result. That's a 94, and that is for Hotkins. And he's a 99, so he is playing. Alright, who's up next? Hundley, 83, he needed a 98. Hudley's in, alright. Felix, he's got 100, he automatically is playing. And Joloff is an 80. That's a 40. Joloff is in, and we got almost to our 10th. Sometimes when you're rolling these in, you might not get all 10 spots filled in. You got a max of 10 that you can play. McNeil is a 63, and that's an 80, so McNeil is not playing. Yates is a 46. That's a 70. And then Bobby Smith, let's see if he's going to play. He's a 4. That's a 21. So they only have 9 players. Lakers only have 9 players in this. I'm going to go ahead and fill in these stats. I'm not going to be doing rebounds or assists, but you basically transfer the things that are on the card here, on the score sheet here. I'm just doing the score, which is Baylor is a 7, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So basically what I did is I transferred all this right here, the score here, on the score sheet here, and then we add that up. So we've got 7, 14, another 7's 21, 23, 25, 26, 7, 8, 28. So they got 28. They're 4. So we've got 28 as our game score. This is all the players' scores. And they had a target of 4. So they're plus 4. And they need to get rid of 4. So we have a 1 through 9. We're going to roll a d10, and this is going to deduct. We're going to deduct 4 points, 1 each. That's 7. So we go to number 7. That's Hundley, and he has a -1. Got 3 more to go. Got to get that down to 24. A 0 would be a 10. There's nobody at 10, so we roll again. A 9 is going to be Joliffe, and he gets a -1. Another number 9. Technically, you'd give him 2 negatives, -2, but you can't get anyone below 0. So right now he's at 0. 3. Russo. And 1 more. 9. Joliffe can't have 1. 8 can. Okay, Felix has a -1. I did write the scores up here. In real life, Lakers got 118. The Warriors got 113. Alright, so then we deduct all these and come over here. It's going to be zeros. 2, 2, 3. 4 minus 1's a 3. And 7 and 7. Okay. Now on to the Warriors. We're going to roll them in. Chamberlain's automatically going to start. He's got 100. 98. Paul. Azarin. 60. He's playing. Okay, Gola. He's a 75 or less. Got a 76, so he's not playing. Masharian. That's 80. Oh yeah, he's got 100, so he'd be playing anyways. Sharia. Adels, 94 or less. He's got an 86. Adels is in. Rogers, 28. He needs... Well, he's playing anyways. He's at 100. I probably should have looked at that before I rolled the dice. 74 or less for York. That's a 94. York's not playing. Colin is an 88. That's a 90. Frank is a 46. That's a 6. Wow. Imagine that. 46 got in the game before. Okay. Joe Rucklick. 58. That's a 32. Rucklick is in the game. And last but not least, Luckenbill. 84. That's a 36. Luckenbill gets in the game. Luckenbill. That's a different last name. Okay. We're going to put all these scores in. Chamberlain's a 9. 5. 3. Adels is a 3. Rogers is a 2. 1. Rucklick is a 1 in. Okay. So we add these up. They need to get a 25. So that's 9, 14, 17, 22, 3, 4, 24. So they get to roll and add 1 because they're not over. They need to come up 1 to make 25 because they got 24. So 1 through 8, they'll get an addition. And 7. So he gets a +1. +1. So 2. 1, 2, 3, 3, 5, and 9. Okay. All right, that's pretty much it. We do have a defense over here. This is a +4 and a +1. So we roll Lakers. We're going to roll a D10, 1 through 8, to find out who gets the +1 over here to their actual points. Number 5 does, and that's Rogers. He gets a +1. All right, now they've got 4, so they got to add 4 to each of these. These can go to multiple players. 1 through 9, 4. That is celery +1. 6 +1. Hodgins got 1. 8 is Felix +1. And 5 is that Currens +1. Okay. So now it's a little weird in the rule book. I actually had to email for clarification on this because it didn't make sense to me. So now you start with the visiting team, lowest, and you go back and forth and you work your way up. You could just do all the way up. We're rolling for points, and then all the way up on this side, but I'm going to do it as the rules say. So we're going to start with number 9. Even though the Warriors don't have a number 9, we're still going to roll for that just to keep it going back and forth like a seesaw. So he has no roll, and he also has no roll. So we're going to go right up to number 7. These are for points, by the way. So right now, these players for the Lakers did not score. He got 1 point. Felix got 1 point. One, and then no roll. Okay, so we won't start rolling until 6. And then for the Warriors, nothing there. 7. So these I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Let's see if I can get down there. So we did our scores, and then these are our adjustments, and then we come over here. So this is how many times the player gets to roll a D10 dice to actually get their score, and I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to roll for number 7. He's got 1. He started out with 1 roll of a D10 dice. He got a +1. Yep, +1 to get that score. So now he has 2 rolls of a D10 dice. And that's going to give us our score for him for the game. So he made 9 points. So you write that down right there. You can do a plus or whatever you want, comma. 9 and 8. There's no change over here on the defense. So he made 17 points that game. All right, so we're going to go, that was 7. So now we're going over to 6 for the Lakers. And that's Hodgins. He gets 2 rolls. He got 2 points. And 1. So that's 3. He's got a +1, so that's 4. Going over to 6 for the Warriors. He gets 1 roll of the die. That's 7 points. Coming back over to Curbs. He gets 2 rolls. So that would be 10. It only counts as 10 on the very top player, the player number 1, who basically makes it sound like they had a good game and they scored 10. Rules say to be a 0. I'm gonna make it until I re-roll it. Basically, if it's a 0 and it's not a top player. So 5, he gets another roll. He'd get another roll. That's a 10. That's a 9. So 14, 15. Rogers, he gets 2 rolls. That's a 6. That's a 5, 11, 12. Going up to Solari. He gets 3. That's a 0. That's a 2. 5. He gets one more roll. That one roll was a 0. Another 5. So he's got 10, 12, 13. All right, Addles gets 3 rolls. 2, 7, 9. It's 18. 3 for the Russ. 5. 8. 4. 12, 17. He gets 3, 6, 5, 6. It's 12, that's 17. Jerry West gets 7 rolls. 3, 8, 6, 9, 2. What's that? That's 5, 1, 9. Real good game. It's 10 and 11's 21. 21, 6, and 9. It's 38. 38 points by Jerry West. He went off. All right, then this is Arzen. 7. He gets 5 rolls. 4. 1. 8. Last roll, 2. It's 10, 22. All right, Baylor, 7. He gets 7 rolls. 8. 5. 1. 2. 7. Last roll. 7. It's 14, 16. 6 is 26, 22, 30, 37. Not too shabby. They came on strong with those last 2 players that might have won it for them. All right, Wilt Chamberlain gets 9 rolls. 1. Now, if Wilt or Baylor, if he would have rolled a 0, they would have got 10 points, not a reroll. 6, 4, 7, 6, 8. Got 3 more rolls left. 9, 3, 7, 8, 9. All right, I'm going to need a calculator for that. That's a lot of rolls. So I hope you guys can kind of see how it flows. It's pretty easy, and me talking, explaining things kind of obviously slows me down a little bit, but you can see that it would go pretty quick. It's really good for giving you, an idea of how not only the final score of the game, but the player stats if you're trying to, keep stats in a game. Wow, well, Chamberlain had 53. 53. All right, so I'm going to add up the points scored right in here. So I'll start off with Chamberlain, 53 plus 22 plus 17 plus 18 plus 12 plus 7 plus 17. All right, well, they really opened it up, and they busted 146 points. 146. So some of those that I rolled zeros on, obviously should have been zeros. That would have been way less, because they averaged, I believe, what was their? I think it was like 112 was what the Warriors averaged. Right around there, low to mid teens. All right, Lakers, we got 37 plus 38 plus 17 plus 13. As I forget who it is, the electric football would be calculating. He always would get me going with that. It's always funny. Oh, that's a 17. Say I can't even read my own handwriting. Plus 4 plus 1. All right, so there you go. It is 142 Lakers and Warriors 146. Obviously, some of these would have been the zeros. I should have counted. I shouldn't have re-rolled. I did have a few zeros for both sides, and it would have just been a zero. So one of these players would have scored like this. Rogers was a 6 and a 5. Probably was a 6 and a 0. He would have just got 6 points. Plus the 1 would be 7. So when that would have brought it down, obviously closer to the mark of, their average. I've played a few games, and they actually come out pretty close. I mean, obviously teams are, ebb and flow and seesaw. Sometimes they, score 130, and then the next game or 2 games later they'll score 90. So it's that finite average. So, but here you go. This is Downey Games Player of the Game basketball. They sell the seasons, and they give you a basically the whole entire season as far as what was played, home team, the dates, and the scores. So if you wanted to replay the entire season, you have the schedule right in front of you. I thought it was pretty interesting. I like it. It's like I said, I can probably get a game in about 5, maybe 10 minutes tops, closer to 5. And I've just been doing just the main stats: rebounds, assists, and then obviously the points. And then I put that into my Excel spreadsheet. So yeah, there you guys go. If anyone had any questions on what this game was about, I didn't see anything on YouTube. I saw Player of the Game Golf, which I also have that game, and I like that game a lot. This has some similarity to that, other than the fact that it's not golf, it's basketball. But I do like how you have to roll for your players to get into the game, because some players could have the night off, could be out, or possibly sick or injured or whatnot. So that kind of gives you that aspect to when you're rolling them in. You never know if the hundreds would obviously they automatically will be playing, but you just work your way down the list, rolling to meet that number or go below it. If you go above it, that player didn't play. So, all right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you had any questions, let me know. This is just the bare bones, getting your points scored and who won the game. Not doing the rebounds or the assists. There's a way you can do that. You just basically add it up, and then you divide. I forget, you divide the rebounds by 2 and the assists by something else, 12 or 9. I'm trying to remember. But anyways, the rules are pretty simple. But I thought it was pretty nice little fun way to simulate a game. Quick, not an ultra fast, but still fun and quick. All right, until next time, hope everyone stays safe. and take care of yourself.